What you say now, what you say. Come on in. Y'all, I know I probably look a mess right now. It's all right. I'm about to get up, start cleaning up. I got some things to do. I'm gonna be kind of busy all week. No lies told. But anywho, I'm gonna get right on into this. I had a dream. And no, I'm not Martin Luther King, but I had a dream. Don't remember all of it, but I do remember the gist of it. It was like somebody had stole something from me. It was a bag. I don't know if it was like with money or, you know, trying to steal my gifts or whatever the case may be, but it was something that was stolen from me, right? So, so I'm chasing after them, and like we going, I'm talking about they taking me down through there, like what you would see on movies, you know, going through the secret passageways, going through restaurants and all that stuff. Like I'm still on their ass, you know what I'm saying? So, so let me adjust this camera. So I'm just like, okay, but then I end up waking up, but they never got away from me. It was like I was on their tail. So I'm taking it as either somebody was trying to actually stole some money from you, inheritance or something, or somebody is trying to take your job away from you or mess with your job, you know, your stability, because they don't want you, you know, in this energy that you're in, because they hating, right? Sorry, guys. So, we're going to get into it. Yeah, but I really feel like the ancestors been on their ass, like, yeah, you done this, we seen you, but we let you do what you gonna do. Because we, you know, have to come according to your actions, your free will. Like you've been warned and you continue to do it. So, let me say my quick prayer. I'm not gonna say this one out loud, but Ashe. Okay, so as I'm shuffling this deck, the Eight of Wands come out. Knight of Swords come out. Two of Swords. Queen of Swords come out. So instantly, with this Eight of Wands, why I keep saying two? Something about two. We're going to get to it. But anywho, when I look at this, this is you going along your path. Minding your business. You just like going with the flow. You like it is what it is, right? People are sending everything that they can your way. Trying to cloud your judgment and all this stuff. But your ancestors stepped in. So whenever you get to your next destination, your ancestors are bringing you these downloads, and or they are stopping whatever the enemy is trying to do. No weapons formed against me shall prosper in the spirit or in the physical, right? So you going along your journey. You going along your destined path. Burning rubber. God, excuse me. I'm telling your ancestors coming in quick. They're coming in quick. They also helping you, you know, use your discernment. Like when it comes to things. So now when you see things, you speak up on it. You think before you react. It might not be all the time, because I know I just got myself in a little situation. But, you know, sometimes when spirits speak through you, shit come out. And also, too, when you trying to figure out who your enemies are, sometimes you have to do something in order for them to reveal themselves, right? It is what it is, all part of the job. It's always going to be a casualty of war, you know, unless you come in from a bad place. You know, mine wasn't no bad place. Just really getting clarity, right? So, I'm gonna light my sage again. So, we're gonna continue. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. So some of y'all in this loving energy about to be with your divine counterpart if you're not already. This is what they're trying to stop you from getting. Because they know if y'all two are together, y'all powerful. This is what's written. This is what's supposed to be. Two of Cups. Seven of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. The Lovers. 10 of Pentacles. 3 of Cups. I'm telling you, it's like they was trying to cause confusion. Sending in people to distract you. 555 on the timer. Sending people in to distract you. To get you off of your path. Because they didn't want you to be successful, sufficient, fertile. You know, they didn't want you to invest in things, you know what I'm saying? Like, you one step away from getting your lovers and your pentacles. It's like y'all both had to go through things. Like shoot, sorry y'all. Thought I had put some clothes on her. Is she rubbing? Okay, no, she ain't. But anyway, maybe you was the one that came up out of this dream state. You broke these chains. You made the changes, right? Now you're leading your masculine out of this. This is what was written. You was bearing the fruit. You had to come to self. You had to realize who you were, right? So now it's time for y'all to come and celebrate. I don't know why Spirit having me doing like this, but I will. Yeah. This is y'all destiny. This is what y'all was supposed to do to break these generational curses. This was already written. It was already decided. So now you got the Ace of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, Justice, Judgment, ooh, and High Priestess. Telling y'all, situation, it exposed some things. It exposed people who was telling lies. It was just like crazy, but it was just another confirmation for me because I've been seeing this person in my dreams, like stay in my dreams, just watching or just looking at me. I had did some spiritual work, right? And I know this is one of the gifts that I have, being able to speak to the dead, the unalived, you know, the ones that passed on. Also giving them a voice, helping them to tell their story so they can move on, right? So I did that for one of my ancestors. I always felt a connection with him, even when I was younger. Could never go in his room. You know, I always felt angry. I could go in everybody else's room, but I could not go in this person's room, right? So I've always had stomach issues, like certain things I can't eat. I don't digest it well. It just don't sit well with me, so woo-woo-woo. So one day I'm just like, he's just heavy on my mind. I never met this person before. I just have a picture of him. So I'm like, what do you need me to do? Like, what is it? Because I was starting to get that what happened to him was connected to what's going on with me. Right now, 911. He passed away because he drowned, but he was a good swimmer. So I do a cleansing, spiritual cleanse. Then, you know, I set up a little altar for him, you know, asked certain questions and, you know, told him to show me in my dreams, let me know what's going on. So I'm in my dream. It's like, because I wouldn't know the generation that was around his time, it showed me they offsprings. And I probably said this before, but we're walking and they, you know, all in groups and stuff like that, but it's one particular person that's coming like to me and then going back to the cousins. 10:01. And it's like I'm feeling them, like I know something is up because people acting funny, but I don't know what's up. You feel me? So as we walking like other people's houses and stuff like that, and it was like a big gathering. I walk in to one of the houses, somebody I know that ain't even family, want to keep popping up in my dreams, sat there the whole time just staring at me. Evil eye. I know that's what Spirit was showing me. Evil eye. But they sent their daughter to come to talk to me and was trying to offer me food. Now, there's food everywhere, but in my dream, I wouldn't eat it. So when I woke up, I was like, okay, well, damn. He ate something before he went off. So he was giving something before he went swimming. And that kind of, it's like I hear the word. You know how you can hear the word, but you can't say it. Stopped him from being at his best, full capacity, right? So after I discovered this and I spoke on this, y'all, issues with my stomach has been healing. Even though I started taking digestive enzymes and with probiotics and prebiotics, you know what I'm saying? But I'm noticing a difference now. And now it's like when I look at his picture, I don't see that skull that he had. I'm seeing him smile. Like, that's why I be feeling like I'm going crazy, but I can't help it. I know that's just what it is. I know they come to me, right? And I know who I'm gonna work on next. But yeah, they had this big idea to keep you out in the cold, take away money, make sure, you was always down and out, want you to beg and all that stuff, be in your head crying, oh, I need help, and don't nobody want to come help you, or, the people around you, they befriend you and act like they're going to help you, but then don't help you when it comes time that you need it, right? Always keeping you in this illusion. It didn't work. 12:23, it didn't work. You're getting justice for this. Spirit seen this. You are not supposed to mess. Once again, when somebody is on a divine path, you are not supposed to mess with them. Touch not my anointed, and do my prophets no harm. You think Spirit didn't see this? You think they didn't see this? Your ancestors seen all this. Your ancestors are oh God, why I can't talk? I'll tell you, somebody been looking at my throat chakra because I woke up, my throat was act like it wanted to be sore. I rebuke you. Send that shit back to sender. Weak ass shit. You're this earth angel. You're freeing them because it was like they was in purgatory. Or they're tired of people using their energy and not giving them nothing for it. It's like you're not asking for anything. You're asking for some simple basic stuff like healing and protection. Not only just for you, but of all the people who's supposed to be on their destined path doing what they need to do, breaking these generational curses, because it's time. This is what you're doing. Letting them be able to tell their messages without other people interfering. And I looked at this card, y'all. It looked like they was trapped in a box. These are people, your ancestors, like I said, unalive. This is like coffins. Children, teenagers, adults, all these people, like you're freeing them. Because it was like they was under some type of spell. And they showing you because you have the gift, your third eye. You download information. Your brain is like a computer. Yeah. It took work to get here. But you see, now you get wish fulfillment. People watching you because they thought that you were stuck, but you wasn't. You still had this path. All the stuff that you still had this opening. All this stuff that they did, they thought they drained you, but you still have emotional intelligence. you still love. I'm hearing Justin Timberlake, Cry Me a River. Yeah, you're a fucking healer. You had to learn when to walk away from people because you couldn't just keep pouring into other people's cup because 15-15, because they weren't pouring into your cup. They weren't returning the favor. So you had to learn, okay, when I tell this person what they need to know, I give them, excuse me, spiritual burp, I give them a chance to make their decision. Their free will is going to show me what they're going to do. If they don't want to do what they're going to do, I'm going to move the fuck on, and I'm going to go on the rest of my journey. Motherfuckers going to be heartbroken. But, you know, it's okay, because I've been through this battle plenty of times, sweetheart. I may fall down, but I don't stay down. I learn from these mistakes. I wear this hurt like a badge. You feel me? I don't know what these people thought, but I see the devil, and this is what they tied to, and now they ain't regret. I don't know what they stole, but we don't get into that. The bottom of this deck. Bottom of this deck. Lowering up. These motherfuckers know whatever they stole, whether it's in spirit or this is in the physical, they got to give it up. They scrambling, trying to figure out how, because it's like each obstacle they put in your way, you maneuver past it, and then when you do, you expose whatever the fuck is going on. But then you also got to remember, when a person do wrong and they lying and they cheating and stealing, they have to keep doing stuff. And the more they do, the more it's like they putting this rope around themselves. They tripping themselves up. Refusing to answer questions, defensive, protective. So if people you done got around started acting funny, you asking them questions or they getting protective, and it's crazy because it's kind of how it was recently with me. Yeah, you abandoned. Left for dead, deserted, lack of support, cast off, rejected, dismissed, can't sit with us. This is what they made you feel, like you wasn't worth anything, like you know what I'm saying, like you weren't deserving of anything. Yeah, mama's boy or mama's girl, her opinion is the most important, places mother above everyone else. So somebody you was dealing with, for some of y'all, this could be a significant other, somebody you was messing with, their mother could have played a big part. A big part in the decisions that they made when it came to you. I'm looking at, it says 63, so break down to 9. 9 is completion of a cycle. So maybe this person is seeing, and then abandon is 81, so that's 9 too, so that's 2 9s in a row. Yeah, maybe this person is seeing it, what it is. Their mom could have passed, or father could have passed, you know, energy is fluid. And, you know, now they're seeing that some of the things that their mom was saying weren't true. Mom could have been a witch. She could have been in a coven or whatnot, you know, whatever her desires was. She was salty, though. Or this person is salty because they blaming their mother now, or they blaming somebody else, a mother figure. It's like this mother held on too close to their child and wouldn't let them grow up. I said it was somebody you had some type of dealings with. Love affair, intense and unlikely, out of the blue. Living rent-free, can't get you out of my head, on your or their mind. I'm telling you. This person could keep it in their pants, or they couldn't keep their panties up. Wild things, short-lived karmic connections. Always doing for flings. So maybe this mother was telling this person, oh, this ain't someone that you supposed to be with, you know, they just a person that you just gonna have a fling with, you know, woo, 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 woo. But all the time they knew that this person was, or you could switch the roles. This could be your mother. This lowering up is like maybe you've asked your mother some questions and she didn't want to answer it, you know, because she knows she had played a hand in trying to derail your destiny, swap destinies. So like I said in the beginning, they were sending people your way whom you probably fell in love with because of the illusions, because a lot of the people you probably was dealing with was warlocks and witches and wizards and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like energetic vampires, werewolves, I mean, goblins, goons, all types of people to feed off your energy. You know what I'm saying? Like chameleons, snake-like energy, putting venom in you, trying to kill you all spiritually. So could she be the one getting her ass handed to her, whooped? And that's crazy because I was telling my significant other, I was like, you know, it's been 5.5 years, 21-12. Not real sure because when it comes to stuff that happened in my past, sometimes I don't remember the time. 21, right? I've been here and I haven't seen my mom in so long. Maybe she sees me, but I haven't seen her in that simple amount of years. And at some point, I should have ran into her. And I was like, I'm ready to have a discussion with her. But I don't think she will. I don't think she would. I feel like if she did, it would be on her deathbed. And that's sad, that you gotta wait till your life is getting ready to leave your body to want to finally confess and thinking that, oh, if you do that right before you pass away, then your sins are gonna be forgiven, which they are, but you still got that karma behind it. Which reminds me, I am doing some spiritual work on this person who keeps sending me the evil eye and doing all this other stuff, trying to have me in that freezer and all this stuff. All I'm doing is returning the sender. I do have a friend that be like, you know, I can do that work for you. I just need your permission. No, I got it. Because you got to understand. Am I capable of doing something dark? Going to the dark side? Yeah, everybody is. But I feel like that's not my job. That's not what I'm here to do. If I do that, that's losing sight on my goal. I let my ancestors know I am aware. Gratitude for bringing this to me. Do what you got to do while I continue on my path. Every action has a reaction. What goes around comes around. If I fire with fire, I'm giving them more energy. But if I'm putting that wall up, I'm rubber, you're glue, whatever you say or do will bounce off of me and go back to you. This is what that is. I'm not mixing my energy with yours. So, sorry for you. It is what it is. And I said this video wasn't going to be long. And I said, seeing this earlier, lazy. This person is lazy. They didn't want to do the work. They wanted you to do all the work so then they could come and destiny swap with you. Y'all, I kid you not. All three of these cards. What's this? 81, 9. 63, 9. Love affair, 45, 9. This person did not want this to change for you. They want you to continuously give your energy to people who did not deserve it. Not your divine counterpart. Take several seats, getting on your nerves, annoying as fuck. You irritate this person because they mad because you got angelic ancestors around you. You freed your family. I'm telling you, when I first started my ancestor altar, I had a small one at first. Then I went bigger. And I had all the obituaries that I could find of my family that passed away in pictures. So when I had to do a ritual for 9 days, dealing with nines, saying scriptures at 9 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock at night for 9 days, fasting, not eating meat. I didn't do meat. No, I take that back. That was a different fast from that one. I didn't eat. I messed up one day and I ate some shrimp. And that was like on my 7th, 8th day. Came right back into it and finished it out, right? That night, after I finished, or when I found out that my cousin had passed, and it was not too long within that ritual I had to do, I had a dream that I was in the house and I walked outside and it was a table, a long table. And as I came outside, people got up and was clapping for me and they was dressed in all white. It's because I freed them. Whatever discord that we had in our family, I freed that. Telling some of y'all need to tap in because y'all really don't know how powerful you are or what's your purpose on this earth. Toxic love, finesse, I'm telling you. Maybe they just recently had somebody to come in who was trying to finesse you. 18, manipulator, trickster, smooth operator. 18, another 9. But this person was really toxic. And you see it, strong highs and intense lows. 10, yeah, that was it. That was it. You was tired of that. You seen it. And you moved away when you were supposed to. You kept your emotions at bay. Your ancestors, you listened to your ancestors. They popped out again. They got your back. They're your cheer squad. Like I said, it's like when you come up against people, even if you feeling in their spirit, something ain't right, you have to give them a chance. Especially if this is somebody that you're supposed to defeat or you're supposed to be friend. It's like when people meet you, they're at a crossroads. And I keep saying that. It's because it's like you're giving them a choice. Okay, hey, either you can listen to me, follow my lead, know who you are, get disattached from all disattached. That didn't sound right. All right, fuck it. It is what it is. They say I'm known to be making up my own words anyway. But detached, that's it. That right there. Detached from other people and go on your path or stay right where you at. And it's like once they make their decision, whether you see it or not, you'll feel it. Because once it's like whatever that energetic tie that you had to this person is like all of a sudden it loosens up. And then you'll hear from spirit if you're paying attention. What I say? Because they could have been in their destructive forces. They destructive nature. They in their south node. So it's like, are you going to stop destroying everything that you're trying to build? Get past these obstacles? Or are you going to stay where you at? Because if you stay where you at and keep creating obstacles to other people, you're going to be facing legal matters, spiritually or physically. And like I said, once you're in your destined path, your divine purpose, your enemies are going to be your footstool. Too perfect to fail, idealistic, respected, admired. And they hate that. They hate that. This remind me of like the six of wands. Victory. You get your victory. And then you move the fuck on. Disappear. Or the people move out your life. They disappear. Your ancestors ain't gonna give them the business if you in the way, boo. But it is what it is. But gratitude, cleanse this energy. I'm thinking I might want to do another reading on this person that I keep saying in my dreams. Let's expose her. Feeling in the mood. Feeling a little frisky. Yeah, let me stop. All right, y'all. Peace, love, gratitude.